In this video, we will introduce compressed files within the Java programming language. A compressed file or zip file is a compressed format file and takes less space than the original file. Many files which are available for download on the internet are stored to a zip file. When the original files are needed, the user can extract the original files from the zip file using a zip file program. It is possible to compress and decompress data using tools such as WinZip, gzip, and Java Archive or the jar. These tools are used as standalone applications. It is also possible to zip and unzip the files from your Java application. This lesson, we're going to show you how to zip any file through your Java program. Let's walk through an example and see how compressing and uncompressing files works. The first thing we're going to do here is create 3 files. I'm going to use an array to store a pointer to each one of these files. 1.dat, 2.dat, and 3.dat. Then I'm going to call a zipIt method and an unzipIt method. And let me walk you through each method. In our zipIt method, the first thing we do is create a name for our zip file. We'll call it zip-vtc.zip. Then we're going to create a buffer of type byte of 1 kilobyte. Then we're going to create our file output stream with the name of our zip file, and then we're going to create our object zip output stream from our file output stream. Then we're going to use the enhanced for loop, and we're actually going to create the object of the file input stream for the source file. So we're going to be passing in the array of files that we created above into the file input stream one by one. Then we're going to begin writing a new zip entry to the zip file. And we're going to be using the file's name for that. After creating an entry in the zip file, we're going to actually write the contents into the zip file. That's what we use the while loop here for. We read from the buffer the contents of the file, and then we use the write method to actually write the contents to the zip file. We close our input stream and then our zip output stream. We're going to be showing a message to the console that's been created successfully. Now let's talk about the unzipIt method. The same here, we create a 1 kilobyte buffer size. We set our name of our compressed file to unzip. We create our output directory. In case it doesn't exist, we're going to check it. We get the zip file contents using a zip input stream. Then we get the zip file list entry, and then we're going to loop over our entries. Here we're going to get the name from the zipped entry to create our new unzipped file. Here we're just going to assemble the path plus the file separator plus the file name to store it. We're going to print something to the console, making sure that our new file actually is there. We're going to create all non-existent folders, or else we're going to throw or receive a file not found exception for the compressed folder. We're also going to write our content to our new unzipped file. Finally, we're going to close the file output stream, and immediately after, we're going to read the next zip file entry and position the stream at the beginning of the entry data. After we've looped over every single entry, zip entry, then we're going to close the current zip entry, and at last we're going to close this input stream and release any system resources associated with the stream. Now let's run our program and take a look at the output. Right click on the source, run as Java application. As we can see, the java.util zip library to perform data compression in zip format is quite straightforward. This concludes our discussion of compressed files in Java.